Death, although one of humanity's greatest fears, is actually a natural process. It is not an end, but a new beginning. Throughout history, humanity has believed that death is merely an end, but esoteric teachers and spiritual leaders have long argued that death is merely a transition point. Many ancient teachings describe death as a step in the soul's evolutionary journey. Ancient cultures understood that time is not simply a linear process and that life is, in fact, in a constant state of transformation. Death and time are, like the cycles of nature, circular in nature. After death, the soul becomes part of the eternal cycle, an evolution that continues in an endless journey. Death is much more than a physical end. It is an evolutionary phase where consciousness ascends. The lessons we learn in this life continue our spiritual development after death. Spiritual ascension post-death is the process of the soul reaching a higher level of awareness in the universe. And this is why the fear of death can be alleviated when we align ourselves with the universal order. In esoteric teachings, after death, the soul transforms into a form of energy. The body may die, but the soul remains alive. The light tunnel experience is often described as the soul's reunion with higher consciousness. Light has always been a symbol of conscious elevation. Esoteric teachings claim that the immortal soul merges with this light and ascends towards universal awareness. Some ancient philosophies suggest that after death, the soul undergoes a transformation process, where the energy frequencies shift to elevate human consciousness. The spiritual journey extends far beyond the physical realm. After death, the soul undergoes awakening and energy transformation. Ancient teachings describe how the soul, aligned with the natural laws, transitions beyond the physical world into another realm. After death, the soul experiences ascension, cleansing itself from past suffering, errors, and karmic debts to reach a higher level of consciousness. The soul, in essence, continues its journey into eternity. Karma and karmic cycles find meaning beyond death. Karma tells us that everything we do in life has a corresponding effect, which shapes our spiritual journey. Maintaining karmic balance is an essential part of our spiritual evolution. Karmic purification occurs during the soul's rebirth after death. The errors and negative energies of the past are cleansed with death. Lightening karmic burdens and beginning anew are critical aspects of this journey. The soul finds itself in alignment with the universal laws as it moves through this transformative process. From an esoteric perspective, death is not just a physical end, but a chance to cleanse karmas and start anew. By accepting the energy from past lifetimes, the soul opens the door to a new life. Reincarnation is one of the most discussed and debated topics beyond death. Reincarnation refers to the soul passing from one body to another, rebirthing again. The soul, with each rebirth, carries the experiences and lessons from previous lives and creates opportunities for spiritual evolution. Reincarnation is a cycle of the soul, where each life is connected to the next and offers a new beginning. The soul learns more with every life, reaching deeper awareness. Every death is, in fact, the beginning of another life. This cycle can also be seen as a process of purging karmic burdens. Every new birth allows the soul to evolve into a more enlightened being. While science typically claims that death is the end of physical life, recent neuroscientific research has questioned how consciousness may persist after death. Quantum physics suggests that consciousness could transcend the physical realm. Scientists propose that consciousness as an energy form may survive beyond the physical brain's functioning. This scientific view, which aligns with ancient teachings, accepts that both consciousness and energy continue after death. Many people describe their experiences after death as transitioning through a light tunnel, entering a higher consciousness state, and experiencing profound peace. These experiences signify a massive shift in energy and frequencies. Death is, therefore, perceived as a transition to a higher state of consciousness. The common theme of these experiences is that death is not an end, but rather a spiritual elevation. The light tunnel experience symbolizes the soul's journey toward higher universal awareness. Ancient teachings describe the souls entering this light as they begin to merge with the infinite wisdom of the universe. This light represents the final phase in the soul's evolutionary journey, a time when the soul attains higher awareness. Many spiritual teachings emphasize the elevation of frequencies and the power of silence. After death, human consciousness becomes independent of earthly chaos and external influences, allowing the soul to rise to a purer energy level. This is not merely a state of peace, but a process of frequency change. Death becomes an opportunity for the soul to elevate and find energetic harmony. Internal silence is a core element of the post-death spiritual experience. This rise in energy levels takes the soul into a deeper connection with the universe. This heightened state of consciousness represents a soul's journey in harmony with universal laws, and living with high frequencies signifies an eternal enlightenment process. Death gains meaning when consciously accepted. Conscious acceptance involves fully understanding the transient nature of life and recognizing that death is, in fact, an opportunity for ascension. Esoteric views argue that death is not an endpoint, but rather a step in the soul's evolution. In this process, spiritual balance and energetic harmony are achieved. Conscious acceptance of death allows the soul to release its attachment to life, recognizing that death is simply a passage. This understanding aligns with the idea that death is not the end, but rather a new beginning. Ancient teachings suggest that death and life are complementary, like the cycles of nature. Death is, in essence, a process of rebirth in the universal order. By adopting a conscious understanding of death, a person embraces spiritual ascension, preparing the soul to unite with universal consciousness after death. This process is not just individual ascension, but part of a greater cosmic alignment. The conscious acceptance of death also means living with deeper understanding and aligning with universal laws. It brings not only peace, but a more conscious and intentional life. The journey after death is not just a transition, but an ascension, an evolutionary process. Death opens the door to the soul's rebirth. According to esoteric philosophy, after death, the soul, purified from karmic effects, steps into a higher level of awareness. The soul, upon death, sheds its physical limitations and transcends into an energetic state. This signals the beginning of an eternal journey. The soul, being immortal, continues to exist even after the death of its physical body. With higher consciousness, the soul deepens its connection with the universe through this transformation. This ascension process signifies an elevated state of consciousness. The soul transforms into a purer and higher frequency energy form. Post-death, this energy transformation leads to deeper awareness. Ancient teachings refer to this process as the soul's rebirth within the infinite evolutionary cycle. As the soul continues on its journey, it connects with universal laws to reach higher levels of consciousness. Each step taken by the soul adds to its cosmic connection and increases its understanding of the universe. The universe is constantly evolving, offering the lessons of transformation and rebirth. Infinite evolution is reflected in the energy transformation of the human soul. Death is a significant step in this evolutionary process, where energy and consciousness shift toward higher states. The continuous transformation of the universe is part of cosmic cycles. These cycles appear not only in the greater universe, but also in our daily lives. Each cycle provides opportunities for karma purification, spiritual ascension, and heightened awareness. Universal transformation is a reflection of our individual spiritual evolution, with each step increasing our personal awareness. The universe's cycles continually guide individuals toward new insights and higher consciousness. Every transformation speeds up the soul's evolutionary journey. This is not only individual growth, but a cosmic-level transformation. The reality beyond time doesn't only help us understand the past and present, but holds the potential to shape our future. Esoteric teachings and ancient knowledge suggest that time is not just a linear transition, but an energetic flow that shapes our spiritual evolution. Beyond time, the karma of the past merges with the potential of the future. The soul can consciously direct this energy, shaping its future with intention. After death, the soul not only embarks on an evolutionary journey, but also directs its energy toward a higher state of consciousness. This process offers an opportunity to forgive the past and embrace the future. Death opens the door for the soul's higher ascension and allows it to leave the past behind, while consciously creating the future. Today, we've explored the profound reality beyond death. Death is not just an end, but the beginning of rebirth. If this video has inspired you, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I wish you endless love, light, and conscious peace. See you next time.